everyone, welcome back to Four Chillies. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sell your item, the fun part, to create your product listings on Four Chillies. Okay, the first step is to log in once again, and after logging in, you'll be forwarded to this page, which is my account home. From there, after you've set up your shop and included your personal information, you're ready to sell. And to sell, click on sell new product. Okay, well, this is a three-phase process. Okay, we are in phase 1. So the first thing is to include your product title. So this is basically the title for your product. For example, right now I want to sell Nike soccer boots, so just Nike soccer boots. Okay, this is just an example. I just put demo. Okay, and the next step is to include this product in the appropriate category. So since it's Nike soccer boots, it's going to be under sports and fitness and football boots. Try to include your item in the right category, otherwise it will be very difficult for the buyer to find your product, and as a result you will be losing a lot of money because they're not buying from you, and because they're not finding your product. Okay, so the next step is to include the product price, the price that you want to sell your product for. So I want to sell this boot for $100. Quantity is basically the number of products that you have in stock. Right now let's say I have 15 pairs for sale, and shipping cost is the price that it will cost the buyer to have the item shipped out to them. So this is, say, $7 for my product. And if you're selling digital products like ebooks, magazines, e-magazines, or articles, you have the option of leaving the shipping cost blank and ticking this checkbox here, which means that this item does not require shipping. Okay. And as for product description, try to describe your product as clearly as possible. Try to include as much information for the buyer. Why? Because what you want is a very happy customer. So say if you do not include enough information and the buyer buys from you, and the buyer receives his or her product, but it's not up to their expectation as to what the product is, because your description was not clear, so that will cause the buyer to be unhappy and have the item shipped back to you for a refund, most likely. And well, this is basically what we try to avoid. So what you want is to create a happy customer. So try to describe your item or your product as clearly as possible. If there's any faults or any color description or anything, try to list it down in the description box. There's enough space for you to describe your product clearly. So because this is just a demo product, I will just keep it short. Okay, and in other details, once again, extra information that you can add for your buyer so that they can know what to expect from their purchase. Okay. Okay, and tags is basically what is your product related to. For example, I'm selling Nike soccer boots, so I'll type sports football boots, Nike football, things like that. Okay, if you do not know what to put in there, just leave it blank, that's fine. So once you're done, click next. Okay, and the second phase of listing your product is this. So basically this is the place where you add your product photos. There is a limit as to the number of photos that you can list. I think the limit now is 7. It might change in the future, but we will notify you if there's any changes. So to add a product image, click on add files, and there you go. That's our image that I want to upload, and it should come up. Okay, next is to describe your product further. So color red. So the color is basically the colors available. So for example, if you're selling a t-shirt that has got multiple colors, try to list them all down. So for my shoe, there's only one color, red and blue. Okay, so brand name will be Nike, and seller guarantee. Seller guarantee is basically a guarantee that you provide for your buyer. Okay, in my case, if I were a seller, I would guarantee things like all my products are 100% genuine. Okay, and the other thing is I would include a refund clause in there to say that if you're not happy with the product, and please return it for a full refund in an unused condition. If they've used it or anything like that, then I'm sorry, that's not refundable. Okay, so what I'll do here is 100% product. Okay, refunds accepted. Okay, so basically what you're trying to do here is to buy a peace of mind, give your buyers a peace of mind for their purchase, on their purchase. Okay, shipping and payment is basically the types of shipping methods that you offer. So for example, post due. Okay, the for okay, and ship and the payment methods. Payment is the type of payment methods that you accept from your buyers. We will recommend that you offer as many types of forms of payment methods as possible for your buyers to make it more convenient for them. So for this item, we would say PayPal would be our preferred. PayPal, bank transfer, and cash on delivery if you don't mind meeting your buyers outside. Okay, so that's all for this phase, and click on next step. Okay, so you're done. So once you're here, hit the finalize and publish item. Okay, once you've done this will then send an email to the admin of Four Chillies informing them that you have posted your items, and it will take roughly 6 to 24 hours for the admin to approve your items. Why do we do this? Just to make sure that all the items that are posted on our website are screened. So because we don't want, as a security measure basically, so we don't want sellers to sell inappropriate items on our website. So that is how we monitor, and we also try to provide security by removing spam products, because we don't want our buyers to be sold inappropriate items. So that's it for selling your items. And to sell another item, just click on sell new product and repeat the whole process again. So that's all for now, and